You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go! Live from the 15 Minutes of Fame studios, 39th and Broadway, in the heart of Bayonne, New Jersey, because we couldn't afford a spot in Manhattan. Welcome to the Shut Up and Talk Show. Give it up for your hosts, me motherfuckers. Let's go!
Welcome back to the Shut Up and Talk Show. My special guest, Hollow the Don. Again, man, appreciate you coming through, man. Let me ask you this. We talked earlier. You battled Math, right? Mm-hmm. So we won't go too far, but you and Math were cool. Y'all battled. Actually, in the moment where as though y'all still were really not cool at all, right? There was no sign of y'all getting past whatever y'all was mad at each other about, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Right, and then y'all actually battled. Mm-hmm. ARP set that up, you versus Math. Mm-hmm. And actually, I think you said earlier that Math, you lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the battles you said that you actually lost. Mm-hmm. Why do you feel you lost the battle? In your, like, what was it?
Like I told you, I never really watched it. I just, in the building, felt like I lost. I only watched clips of it, but obviously that's what people saying.
Right, and you didn't get the response? Because he was getting a lot more reaction. Anyway,
yeah, I'm sure people thought he won, or he felt he won, or certain people thought he won. I didn't think, going into it that, I honestly didn't have anything that made me feel like I was going to win. Like nothing.
Going into the battle, you didn't think you were going to win?
No, I just didn't have the material. I didn't have the passion. I didn't have the drive. I didn't have the hunger. I didn't have a bunch of stuff that he was full of and ready on. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So that's definitely like probably number 2 behind the Joe Buttons battle is like battles I don't fuck with or don't watch.
So he had more enthusiasm about the battle because I think he really wanted that battle.
The information I had and stuff I had to like expose him and to beat him and to really like combat what he had, it's just too like, it's like real gossipy and like real like exposing. Like I feel like even though it's no morals and rules in this shit, I just still feel like, if I was around you and I seen certain stuff about your life and your family, I don't know. It feel weird to me exposing shit like that. So I couldn't really find myself to do it. You know what I mean? I just couldn't.
You think if you would have did the tick for tack and you would have, did like he did?
I did that in both the battles because the John battle, I don't even think he knew like, I was on the phone with his ex-girlfriend like a week or so before the battle, and I knew stuff about his family and his mom and stuff going on, and that's just the space I was in at that time with John and the Math battle. Like at that time, I thought that shit was like super whack, like for me to do that.
Right.
Now, like, don't get me wrong, I'm more like, yo, this entertainment. I gotta come with some shit. If I gotta come with it, like I'm more on some shit like tunnel vision, like fuck this shit. But at that time, I was just like, this shit messy, gossipy. Like I'm exposed like where he live and he did this and it's you know what I mean? And it's he say, she say. Mm-hmm. It's not even like that. So, yeah, that's just the bag I was in. And, you're not coming with no material or dope bars and metaphors. And these niggas is, like, coming with straight personals. And, like, it's
Do you think that's why the crowd reacted more and you felt like you probably lost is because of the personals?
Yeah, those are the type of battles, like, when there's grudge matches, when it's, I know you, we fought, like, we got history.
Right.
That's what they want. Like, they don't want T-Rex and K-Shine to battle and just not go personal. They don't want Hitman and Verb to, you know what I'm saying, not bring up, your mother's a lesbian and you shot the 38 in the street. You know what I mean? They want to hear that.
Bar for bar, you beat Math without any personals. If you were to battle Math without any personals, couldn't you beat Math?
You saying that battle?
Period.
Oh, I ain't gonna theorize. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna theorize. But that battle, like, I don't remember too many bars he had.
So bar for bar in that battle, you think you beat him? It was just that.
Nah, he won though, regardless.
Okay.
Yeah, he won. Regardless, like how you put it.
Yeah, because again, sometimes personals will change the tempo of a battle.
Yeah, it controls the narrative.
Yeah.
Like even people still say the stuff or like believe or might feel the stuff he says to this day. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that was his job. Like he was just doing what he felt he had to do to win.
And again, like I always say, well, I don't know if it's okay, but I know we talked earlier, and it's like, like some of the stuff he said was true, but not true.
Yeah, it's just you exaggerate on the truth, or you stretch stuff that comes from something. You know.
Right. So like if you have a black eye, it's like it's hard to say I didn't have a black eye. Look at the picture, you got the black eye.
Exactly.
But I fell and hit my eye on something, but it looked like I got beat up.
Oh yeah, see that's that can happen too. But most of the time it'd be like I got in a fight, had a black eye, and it was a good fight.
Right.
But nah, nigga had his foot in your ass, and you got knocked out, and they dragged you out the park. To just be extra sauce and extra sazon like thrown on, and I'm guilty of it too. So it ain't like none of us.
It's battle rap, right?
Yeah,
do that.
Exaggerate the truth.
Anyway, so now, I see has he been reaching out to you to come on his show? Because do you watch the Expert Opinion?
I've seen I don't even want to answer that question because it goes back to like, you seen it. It's just like, it don't matter. It don't matter if I seen it or not. It don't matter.
Well, he's trying to get you to come on the show. Mm-hmm. Has he reached out to you personally, or is this just a social media thing where he's trying to get you to come on the show?
I think maybe he reached out like 2 months ago or something like that. And yeah, I think it was like 2 months ago he reached out.
You said no. Are you even in a space like, does it matter to you to go on there, or?
I forgot what I said to bro. I don't even remember if he hit me on Twitter, Instagram. I forgot what I said to bro, but I just remember thinking like if it was genuine, why would we have to go on the show and talk? You know, like Cortez, certain people, if it was like genuine and he really wanted to talk, why go on the show and talk? And my other thing is just living in the past, like even talking about it now, it's like that battle happened a year and change ago.
Yeah, my bad. I just,
No.
So.
I told you it's whatever, but it happened a year and change ago, and then the fight with him and Diz, where it stems from, happened in 2014, which is 6 years ago. He originally started dissing me in 2015, which is 5 years ago. So it's just like so old, and so like I really feel like he should be past it now. He got like a dope show and dope people coming on there. So I really hope he's past it, but it just seems to keep coming back up and keep seeming like an issue. And I don't want to go on a show to talk about old stuff. I got dope shit going on. Like I want to talk about in the future. Like I don't want to talk about shit from 2016 and 17.
Right.
So that's just where I'm at with it.
So again, you can have a conversation with him, but like you say, that doesn't need to be on a show.
Yeah, I mean, if the conversation is gonna be like about the past, then nah. Yeah, I'm not even looking in the rear view. The car is going forward. I'm not even checking the side mirror. Like we out.
Right.
Why are we talking about 16 again? Why are we talking about 17? There's all this shit going on we could talk about. So that's just where I'm at with it. I just feel like too much stuff in the past is gonna be brought up, and taking accountability is important. And if I can't have a conversation with nobody I feel is gonna take accountability and be a two-way street, then it don't make sense. So.
Do you don't think he's genuine about actually wanting to have the conversation?
On the show, yeah.
Yeah.
On the show.
Off the show.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, but on the show, yeah.
And what is the status with the LOM thing now? Because I thought that honestly, he was more or less just.
Well, that's the weird part. Since you said that, is that he like builds the show off of like people hit me like, yo, man's trying to sell your brand, or man's trying to wear, and it's just weird. That's another part that I just don't get about bro. I don't know how he could sit in the morning and put on clothes I design and hats I design and just feel like this is how we're gonna get back at Hollow. Like,
right.
You're gonna resell a brand that's known in the community back to them. Like, I don't really get like what's the end goal there. So that's weird for me to sit across with somebody wearing my designs and selling them with some other people. That's the other weird part is, you promote that the whole time, him and whoever, else wears it on the show. Because I've only honestly seen a clip of Mook. Like, they sent me the clip of Mook talking. Because I'm not gonna hold you when the show first started going on. If it wasn't 2 hours, an hour and a half, I watch it. I don't watch Netflix. I'm not watching nothing an hour and a half. I'm not listening to no album. Like, I got my dreams that I'm focused on. I'm taking an hour and a half out of my dream if I sit here and watch. So I've never watched. I've only seen clips. People send me clips of Mook talking shit.
It's a pretty good show, though. So
that's what I heard. Yeah. So
I'm not sorry. It's a very good show, not a pretty good show.
And that's the thing. So, is like I've never downplayed what he had going on and never tried to shit on nothing, never said nothing about the show. Even to this day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to say nothing about the show because he got something great going on. And I go champion that because I'm like, go do great because you're going to stop fucking with me. And
I think you've always said that, though, right?
What?
Just be great.
Nah, I mean, it was a time I was salty, like, just being honest, as far as, like, last year, you know, I was a little salty about the situation, but...
Publicly?
No.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, no. Yeah, publicly, I just didn't say nothing. I just, like, you know, was in my own zone and doing my thing, but it's got to a point now he keeps bringing it up and fans keep hitting me, so, like, I gotta talk about it now, and I'd rather just be like, yo, Mav, do your thing, dope show, like, I don't want no old stuff, I don't want no, like, bringing back anything that's in the past that we already should just hatch as men and be mature enough to move past.
Right.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
So now, for it to be clear, Lomclothing.com is yours.
Yeah, it's mine. It's my domain. It's my.
So there's Lom.com?
Well, they're doing a whole nother one on a whole nother website, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm in the midst of like just rebranding everything and just getting things back going. So this is like one of the dopest things that happened to me because last year it was like. I wasn't feeling, and now I'm feeling like, yo, if this wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have this idea I got now to do this. And I wouldn't be moving with this, like these new moves I got. So this is like fire, like this fueled me to the point where I'm just like, everything happens for a reason. Like I would have never looked past LOM Clothing and think I could do nothing bigger than LOM Clothing if this didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And now I got stuff going on where I'm like, I ain't even been posting clothes. Like I ain't been posting nothing. You know, I got back orders I got to do. I want to apologize to the fans, but stuff I got in play is like, it's unstoppable. You know what I mean? And you can't stop nobody that got the information. I got the information. You know, them brothers that I was working with that I let come into, you know, they came into my infrastructure. I showed them my connects, introduced them my people, showed them my design. Like no disrespect to them and, you know, stuff that they put in and stuff they feel, but, bro, I had the connections for everything. I got everything. There's nothing from a design to a warehouse to everything, production, nothing that could be proven that I ain't did from 2014 to today. Oh, I did that?
No.
Until it started. Like how could you steal something? I got control because it's mine. I've been running it the whole time. Fans know when they was ordering the last 2-3 years. I mean, when they was ordering from let's do a time frame from. Let's say 15 to 18, like after the Buttons battle around there, it was coming from Massachusetts. I was working with a company in Massachusetts. I just started working back with these dudes that Math is working with now in 2018. But from all the way on, you know, it was just me and the company in Massachusetts, and the fans that bought, they noticed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, now I'm just in the midst of like getting back excited about like making new stuff and these new ideas, branding, hidden label, LOM. And like a manufacturer, like I don't really want to say it, but I got like a bunch of stuff I'm just gonna mesh all into one.
Now, the guys that how long were you guys in business?
Who?
Because you said it was you.
I started in 2014. The dude, African Rob, is the homie.
African Rob, right?
Yeah, he's the homie and stuff, and me and him was cool. And, I bought the idea of rebranding because I started LOM in 2000.
You already going with it.
Yeah.
Right.
I already had, we reused some of the designs I had from the last site. And, you know, brought it back up in 2014 around the Lux battle. So, it's just crazy, you know what I mean? I really don't understand how fans wouldn't notice and see this, like, this ain't Jim Dutch, this ain't Livio, this ain't the people you see behind me. This ain't nobody that know Nigel Bennett. These people that all know Hollow the Dawn.
Right.
And you'll call me disloyal and drag my character for people that you've never seen me with or never seen me rocking with. And you've been seeing me for 10 years straight. And it was kind of like crazy where I'm just like, that's when I realized, like, yo, if it's a good story and it's not, like, they'll believe it.
That's a fact.
And then I'm silent,
And,
so it's like,
it's a new story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not helping much because I'm being quiet about it. You know what I mean? So that's just how things went. You know what I mean? So,
right.
No matter what, blessings to them too, because if they don't do good, you know, they back on me. So I hope, you know, whatever's going on with them, whether it's my stuff or not, I'm loving it because I'm to the point where it's like loyalty over money was never made to be capitalized on, and this might be the reason it's happening. It might be like
it was just how you. It was your energy.
It might be like, yo,
thing,
this
right?
might be a brand for the world. So you
Right.
know, that's why I'm thinking bigger, and I got other moves in play where I'm like, yo, this might just be a brand, like, you know, mass produced for the world, and let, you know, homie in Ohio sell LOM, let homie in North Dakota do the LOM and stuff like that. So I just got bigger plans for it now.
It's really good.
Yeah,
Really good.
so I'm excited about that. It's just a lot of work.
Now, I saw like you went to court for it, and then I saw you say like you talked to them. Like, where y'all at now? Like you and African Rob and the whole thing with that.
I don't really know, bro.
Okay, I didn't know if y'all.
Because it was weird, because I talked to them, and then the same day I talked to them, I see a video of them recording me in the courts and then doing a video blog. So it was weird, because I talked to them in the court, and even after outside the court, like, niggas gave me weed and shit, like, yo, it's all good. And I see a video of them, Rob, going at me, so I was like confused at one point, and I just stopped going to court. I just let them win it. I didn't go to court this month. I was like, go ahead, just win it. I don't care. So it's in default now.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess that was mixed signals.
But nah, I think in the moment he just was like, all right, we could figure this out. And then I don't know, he just that day went and recorded a blog and videos, or it might have been mixed signals or whatever. But my thing is it's like I'm not gonna put energy and my time and money, and it's a lot of money, like spending like, let's say, $5,000 to $10,000 on lawyers and traveling up here when I could put $5,000 to $10,000 in these new ideas, into these new companies, into these new ventures. It's TMI. It's too many ideas. Like the idea I'm doing this week, I just thought of, and that's making me bread. Like ain't nothing gonna stop this. I got the information, so I'm cool.
Hustler's mentality.
Man, ain't nobody gonna stop it.
Gotta have
so,
it.
like, I really just want to make a genuine point. Like, shout out to Mav, shout out to Rob, shout out to anybody that maybe felt I'd done them wrong, because I ain't perfect. I have done people wrong. I have done stuff where I felt like, okay, I didn't premeditate it. Like, I didn't go in there like, yo, I'm gonna do this nigga wrong, da da da. But you know, I might have had a little selfish motive, like, all right, he coming through, he'll bring that, all right, let him bring, you know what I mean? Where it's like, nah, dog, you wasn't really genuine. So I had to check myself on that and really come to the realization of like, yo, you got to be genuine off top with people, like where you stand. So now, like, you can ask people that know me now, I'm so blunt about things. I'm like, nah, I don't need that.
Best way to
Yo,
do
Hollow, I got you. I'm gonna hold you down. Be what you need. I don't need that. Yo, I got ratchets. I'm good, brother. I don't need that.
Right.
And I'm just so like, and you know, life lessons put you to that. So it's like a blessing in disguise that shit like this happen. You know what I'm saying?
And the last thing for this is that I heard you mention, you know, how, you know, like you're at a different stage in your life now, you know, and I don't think a lot of people give a fuck, you know, but, you know, the fact of the matter is you are, you know what I mean? Everybody can't be a gangster for the rest of their life. Everybody can't be a thief for the rest of their life. Everybody can't, you know, prostitute for the rest of your life. At some point, you know what I mean? You got to find something that's, especially when you have kids, you know, you have another life to live for. You have another human life that you're responsible for. So it's like, at some point you got to change. How do you feel about that? Like you're trying to make the transition into getting away from the shit that you used to do, and now you're trying to grow up, take care of your family, and but then you still have, you know, in battle rap, that shit is like, you know, now you're a punk.
I know it's one.
So
man, it's one of the hardest things to do. I feel like R.I.P. to the God. I feel like that's what Nip kind of might have been going through, where he was like 1 foot in the street, but 1 foot on this side of just spiritual and elevation world. And it's scary, dog. But like, I'm out in L.A. now, and I've been through some stuff out there where made me step back and really realize like, yo, you something special. Like, you're not regular. You got to start carrying yourself like that. And it's really difficult in hip hop to do that, because when I come to people and, you know, I'm chilling with somebody and they're like, yo, this nigga, yo, this nigga pussy, and I'm just like, yo, maybe he wasn't thinking. Maybe this happened. Fuck out of here, holler with all this positive, nice shit. And it's just like, or maybe if I'm like, yo, check this book out or do this, it's like, oh, nigga, you think you... So it's all these negative connotations that damn near come with being positive in hip-hop, from whether learning or respecting women. That's like one thing I'm big on too. It's like, you know, just like this bitch shit is just like, I feel like, damn, is that really like, I wouldn't want to call my mom that, I wouldn't call my sister that, I know you wouldn't call your daughter that. Like, I feel like the respect for women ain't that high, and it neither. And there's so much stuff that I'm on now that makes me look like a square, and I'm like, okay, I'm a square. Like, you know, let me come to the realization, yeah. So that's what I'm on now. Like, even today, I had my mask on. I was at the projects and shit. Niggas was like, you know, take that shit off, son. Like, we gotta see who's coming through. And I respect it. I'm like, my bad, I took it off. And they're like, how no? And the funny part is, you know, the dude brought up the, you know, they seen the hoodie and they brought up the whole situation about the thing Math was talking about, Coley Island. And, you know, one of the dudes was actually there. And the first thing he said was, bro wasn't there. That's crazy that picture got painted about you, because bro was way that way when everything happened. And you know, it's just bad, hilarious how in battle rap, like, motherfuckers really don't know if Verb mother is a lesbian. Like, niggas really don't know if Sean ever got caught with a tranny. Like,
just
this is shit people think about.
DNA about that, because Verb told me his mom's is not.
But this
gay.
is like,
so,
but that's crazy.
Yes.
I get stuff like
DNA's mother is not retarded. Well, I hate to use the word retarded, but that's what they say. Mm-hmm. You know, and she's not.
And I came to the realization, bro, that this is what I get paid for. I get paid to eat that. I gotta eat that. You know, that's part of my profession, is being able to take that and be like, whether a lean head, whether whatever they put on me, I got to eat that. That's part of my profession. So I got to...
That's battle rap.
Yeah, I got to deal with, like, they might think this about me. I might have these rumors on me. But it was dope that, you know, when I was out in the star today and shit, it was all love. Like, and then there's so much shit going on. So many short-term memories. Like, niggas ain't remembering shit. Like so many beefs and all this shit going on. Like, niggas will forget this shit. That's how I be knowing shit go.
Right.
So... But yeah, the shit definitely bothered me for a while, but I'm glad I got past it, and I feel like Math doing dope, everybody doing dope, and one day there'll be a point where niggas can sit down and talk, but not about this unless it's off camera or in a respectful way where we just doing it to really genuinely talk. But I ain't holding no grudges with nobody or sitting here like plotting on demises or being like, no matter what is said, and that's why I don't watch, you know what I mean? That's my main reason.
Right.
Because if I watch it, I'm going to see somebody say, and I'm like, see, I don't fuck with him now. I can't fuck with him. And I'm going to see somebody agree with Math and be like, see, I don't fuck. And I just don't watch stuff.
That's not good, right?
Yeah, because I'm going to have a little spiteful attitude. I'd rather pull up and see the niggas with him and be like, what's up? And give them that clear energy. What's up? You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's why I don't go out my way to watch shit niggas is dissing me. Because I'm like, I'd rather give them that same energy instead of being spiteful. That shit carries a spitefulness when I do that. You know what I mean?
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.